We are Bhagavad Gita. We are covering chapter 14. You were on fifth verse. Is that right, Prabhuji? Sixth verse. Okay. I'll share my screen. Okay, wonderful. Thank you for the patience. So we are on the sixth verse. We were just going through what we have studied so far. So Krishna is telling what are the ways we can understand someone is in mode of goodness. He is illuminated by he is conditioned by the sense of happiness and knowledge, and that is how people in sattva guna, they are very, they are like very satisfied. They don't like, even if you see a person who has hardly anything to earn, but they are like, whatever I'm getting, it's everything is okay, because those people are affected by mode of goodness, right? And then the second one, which is text 7, it is telling the mode of passion is born of unlimited desires and longing. Exactly opposite to mode of goodness, right? Mode of goodness, I kuch ichha nahi. I want to just give it to others, right? They do a lot of charity, they'll do a lot of other things, but that's how they think about. Like, I was just hearing about His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, who actually just left his body a couple of days back. So, um, he was mentioning about, there was an old guy used to come to Pune temple, and he would just come, take darshan, and leave. Nobody would ask him anything, and he would just leave. So one time he came, and Maharaj was there, and he came to Maharaj, and Maharaj stood up and welcomed him. And then Maharaj asked him, saying, what brings you here? Then he says, I come to take a darshan. I need a favor. I have deities at home, but I'm not able to take care of him. Can someone come and take care of the deities every day to my home? Now this is a big ask, actually, because now you're asking not just a day or two, it's just every day. Correct. So Maharaj called temple president, saying that, can we arrange someone going every day to his house and doing the deity worship? Radhesham Prabhu, who is a temple president, he called upon one devotee, and this devotee would go every day and nicely worship the deities and come. So after a certain period of time, after 3 months or so, this devotee came in, and he said, I'm very grateful and I'm very happy how nicely you're taking care of my deities. Um, so I'm my days are very limited in this world. So what happened is, he signed a will saying that after I leave, my house should be sold to temple. Like, whatever money is acquired, and then that should be sold to the temple. And my deities should be worshipped in the temple. So he left the body after a few days. And when he left after few days, they actually had crores of rupees from his house after selling, and there was another temple built, which is actually his deities or Balaji. So the Balaji came and actually to Pune temple. That's how Balaji temple was built. Why I'm bringing this idea, that these people are, they don't have any desire. They are just okay with that. But mode of passion people is, yeah, I want this. I want to be a CEO. I want to be a CTO. I want my kids to become a doctor. I want my kids to become an engineer. What after that? They should be on millions of dollars. What till after that? They should get a nice girl and or boy. They should get married. What after that? Their health should remain nice. Okay. What after that? Okay, their grandkids or their children should be happy, and then okay, what after that? Oh, they'll go to the college again. Same again, very good point. Again, same, you asked for the college. Yeah, but the question here is that, where is spirituality? Are you a really parent? If we are a true parent, we should give Krishna consciousness to our children, because that is how they can get out of cycle of birth and death. None of the college education, neither the masters, neither the PhD, neither the bachelor's, teaches how one can get out of cycle of birth and death. That's why it is very, very important from the childhood itself. We should give Krishna consciousness to our kids, teach them these character, why we should take care of these things, why should we take care of our parents, how should we treat our parents, how should we respect others. Because if this culture is not given, we'll be just treated like a trash when we just get old, and kids just behave like that, because it just, that's what we gave them. We told them the real value of life is money, real value of life is mundane education, real value of life is big house, real value of life is having big cars. We never taught them real value of life is taking care of your parents, taking care of your spiritual life. That's why it is very important, right? So seventh verse is what we covered. Today we will start with the text 8. Tam, hmm. Yes. Hmm.
So when you're saying the parents should teach our
Hmm.
kids,
Hmm.
probably, I mean, my case is totally different.
Hmm.
But still, I've seen some people. I went to my brother's house.
Hmm.
There, I think I saw few devotees. Like, I mean, they were like just recently or whoever
Hmm.
joined. I
Hmm.
mean, no, I mean,
Hmm.
they just realized about Krishna or
Hmm.
whatever. Then once it happens, then they started, guiding their children. I mean,
Hmm.
like, no, don't eat the meat or
Hmm.
do this. They were strict, but the people surround, they were like, just pointing out them. Okay, you just realize now you had been enjoying
Hmm.
all your
Very good.
life, and
Very
you have
good.
been eating meat, and you are
Very
going
good.
there.
Huh.
Now, why are you stopping your kids? They are
Huh.
very, you're restricting them. They're just like framing, like, the Krishna consciousness is like, for the kids, it's like a,
Amazing.
so I saw all these things probably. Then for them, it's like, they don't know how to answer. Also, in
Hmm.
a
Hmm.
larger world, it
Hmm.
happened.
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh, so how to come out of these things
Ah,
first?
fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for bringing. Everyone was able to hear Naresh Prabhu's question online.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Wonderful. Welcome back, Sunita Mataji. So the 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 answer is, let me put it this way. I walked in a particular route and there was a ditch covered with the grass. I fell down. Okay, and I hurt myself severely. And I come back, my kids are coming behind, and I tell them, don't go that route, there is a ditch there. I fell down, I hurt myself, I would recommend you shouldn't go. Now, if I put this story in front of those people, what am I giving? I am giving, if I suffered for something, why I want my kids to suffer through that? What is real parent is the parent who actually knows what is the problem, and I went through this, I suffered, I want my kids to go through as well. I'll give you example. We, all of us here in the call, we went through our schools, we went through our college, we did our bachelors, we did our masters. What did we learn? What were we taught? How to earn money. Either you become an engineer, you become a doctor, and you start earning the money. Now, question to everyone here, be very honest. How many of us think, if I have a huge balance in my bank, I'll be happy? Anyone online? And let's be very honest. If you have millions of dollars in your bank account, does it mean you have millions of dollars of happiness? Anyone online? Yes or no?
No, Prabhuji.
Why no?
Hare Krishna. Because money cannot give us happiness if we have satisfaction of peace of mind. Like,
Correct. Correct.
yeah.
So money can never give us happiness, right? You may have millions of followers on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. When you get sick, how many of they come to you, right? How many of them come to you? How many of them they just ask you, if you just need help, just call me. But when you call them, hey, sorry, I'm busy today. Anyone experience that? I have seen it many times.
Yes,
people
Prabhuji.
people whom we think they are our, oh, they every post I do on Facebook or this, they are the first one to do the heart, great. Okay, wait, if you need any help, call me. Okay, hey, my car is not working, man, I have to go and drop this. Can I take your car? Hey, this is my brand new car, man, how can I give you? Right? So, money can never give you happiness. So, the question, why did we bring this point? I went through that experience. I realized money making is not the quality of happiness. I cannot get the equal amount of quality of happiness by going through that. But I want my kids to go through the same. I suffered. I want them to suffer. Right? I suffered. I want them to suffer. Is that a real parent? I started questioning this myself. I'm bringing this here because that there is the same friction going in my heart, not today, maybe some time back. And I started asking this question: what am I giving my kids? Yes, they should go to school, they should run robotics, they should learn driving, they should run swimming, they should do that. Tell me, If I have a cancer, will swimming class help me? If I have a cancer, will my robotic class help me? If I got into an accident, will my master's degree help me? If I just got married and I get a divorce, will my millions of dollars help me? No. But I want to equate the same thing for my family, that I want to go there. So those people, sorry, who argue, who put that argument, you tell me, are you happy? Gaur Gopal Prabhu shared this beautiful point that he came, he was coming to London, and there was the immigration guy, So this was Sardar, and he asked this question: are you married? He said, don't you see from my dress that I'm a brahmachari? Well, aren't you missing something? And Gaur Gopal Prabhu said, yes, misery. And this guy started laughing. This is the visa stamp. I completely agree. This guy who is married, he has kid, he understands he is suffering, but he's asking the other guy, aren't you missing something? Right? That is an unfortunate thing. So those people who put that argument, we should put the argument against them. So if you fall down, if you drink ganja, you get cancer. Won't you tell your kids don't do that? Now in that say, oh, you did it. Now you are asking your son why you are going to hell, you are suffering, and you don't want others to get cured, that they don't get under that side. That is a filthy thing. I had a shock of my life yesterday. One of my very close relative, her son studies in Bangalore University. He is very connected to his family and he has good principles. Said more than 80% of the people take drugs in college. There is a store of drugs in the university. I'm like, shock of my life. I came from India, I don't know about that thing. But that's the unfortunate truth today. How can we save our kids from not taking